What's up, y'all? It's Certified Chat, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Before we get started, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, share. Make sure you hit that notification bell and make it go ring-a-ding-ding. Before we get started, I need you to share this video with your mother, your uncle, your brother, your friend, your other friend. Make sure that other friend get it to their other friend, and don't forget your grandma. All right, now let's start.
What is your name and age?
For y'all who don't know, my name is Mya. I go by Mya. Mya. And I am 21 years old.
All right, question 2. What's one thing most people don't know about you?
One thing most people don't know about me is that I really do like to talk. I feel like a lot of people think that I'm just shy, to talk. I really do.
Okay. Number 3. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Seafood.
Why seafood?
Their food.
Is there like a certain kind of seafood?
I'll eat every seafood except mussel, clams, oysters. Squid. But like the really traditional stuff like crabs, crawfish, shrimp, stuff like that, I'll eat that. Salmon, fish, I'll eat that type of seafood.
All right. What's a life lesson you learned the hard way?
A life lesson that I have learned the hard way is that just because they're around you don't mean that they are for you. Yeah, that's something that I have learned the hard way.
What is something that you live by?
I live by a lot. A few I can say is that I live by. Loyalty is everything. Sorry don't mean nothing without change. I'll be giving y'all two.
What's your dream job or career?
My dream job or career is entrepreneurship. Anything like owning my own business, doing what I'm doing now. Anything business related, stocks. I want to get to real estate. What else? Just having my own stuff, really just being my own boss.
What are some of your hobbies?
Okay. If y'all didn't know, I am in college. So outside of college, I like to play video games. I'm starting to get into reading books. I like to play basketball. I feel like I'm starting to find an interest into like looking at stocks. At first, I'd be like, what is all this? I don't know nothing about no graphs, I don't know nothing about no lines. But now, when I start learning about it, like, okay, this is really interesting. I like it. And sleeping. And eating.
What's a hobby or activity you would love to try but haven't yet?
Boxing.
You think you can fight?
I don't think.
Oh, you know. Oh, okay.
It's like that.
What's your favorite way to spend a week?
My perfect weekend, I'll say sleeping in, man. Sleeping in, watching movies, playing video games, learning something new, making money on. If you ain't making no money on, you can't have no fun on. Clock that.
How do you handle stress?
Oof. I don't know, that's a good idea to be asking me that question. But some ways that I'll say I handle stress, I seek for new information. So like if I'm really stressed about something, I may go on like a video that may help me like figure out the answer. I pray, I read the word, and sometimes I go work out and listen to music and dance.
What kind of music you into?
Man, I'm into a whole lot. I like rap, hip hop, R&B for sure, and gospel. A little bit of country.
So, these new albums that have been dropping lately, if you had to choose, what is the worst album that has dropped so far?
Man, I'm really disappointed because the two people that I had very, very high expectations for were just a bunch, just like thumbs down. But if I had to pick between them two, no disrespect, I'm gonna have to say Tusi.
Ouch. How do you stay motivated during tough times?
Always remembering the why I started. So, for example, anybody that's in college will understand what I'm about to say. It's gonna be times where you're gonna be questioning, why am I still doing this? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm failing this, I ain't past that. You're gonna be questioning yourself a lot, but you always have to remember why you started. Whether that's just to have fun, meet new people, do new experiences, or just to strictly get a job in a corporate business. So just remembering the why.
What is the most important thing that you look for in people?
The most important thing is always try to genuinely get to know a person. I feel like for me, my intuition, my discernment, it don't take me long to figure out whether or not that person is for me or not. So, for example, if I'm at this college event and I meet new people and I'm around them and I see how they treat other people, I see how they treat themselves, I see how they, just carry themselves, and it's like, all these is red flags, it's not for me. So I try not to look at the outside because you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but just look at, the character, how they go by certain things.
What's the best compliment you've ever received? And from who?
Okay, so the best compliment, I love when people tell me that I'm wise. And I remember whenever I was actually out of state and was at this event, and it was me and my nieces, and they had stepped out for something. I forgot what they stepped out for, and I was just sitting there, and this person had came up to me. He was like, "You are very," because we was talking. He was telling me about his kids, and blah 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 blah. He was like, "Your energy, it stands out. Like you are very wise. Just listening to what you have to say." So yeah.
If you could instantly master one skill, what would it be?
Financial literacy.
Valid. What's one thing you would change about the world if you could?
Whew. And if I can change one thing, excuse me, I would say I don't know if y'all ever heard this. I feel like this song is very underrated, but it describes the answer. It's Queen Naija feat. My the God by it's just saying that the world needs more love. So much hatred and jealousy and envious and competition and blah, 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 blah. Like, why we can't all just eat, you know? So, just give the world more love, man.
Who's your biggest role model?
God. But if y'all want like a person that's physically here, I really look up to my godmother. I would say that's my biggest role model.
Why would you say that?
Because she, my godmother is very influential. Like she don't have to tell me things, like she show me things. Like another thing I stand by is action speaks louder than words. She don't have to tell me I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It shows, you know, like, and I never hesitated or I had to second guess her loyalty. So, my godmother.
Define success.
Success. Success, in my own definition, would be, it's like a game. Something, like, how to put this in words? Like, if I succeeded in graduating, I feel like, it's like success is like an achievement. Yeah, like an achievement. I don't know if that's the right definition, but something I don't know. Short terms achievement. It's a game. I succeeded in that aspect. Whether that's long term or short term. I feel like success would, I take that back. I feel like success would be something long term. So long term.
Who made you start this channel?
Let me give you guys story time. So it made, I don't want to say me because this is like a double jointed channel. So what made me and Kaya start this channel? Me and Kaya was always talking, you know, business. We was talking about this, about business, we was talking about stocks, YouTube. And I remember one time Kaya had like this notebook full of ideas about how she wants to start this YouTube channel and this and that. I just think one day we're just like, look, let's put together a podcast. Let's do a podcast. And so we literally spent like hours trying to figure out what are we gonna name the podcast. We didn't want to be regular smuggler, Mya and Kaya. You know, we didn't want to take nobody else. We wanted to be original. So it was like, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna find a name, but nobody had it. And so that's what we came up with. So here we go. Months or I think a couple of years now later, certified chat.
What can we expect from the channel?
What can we expect from this channel? I don't know if this is a word, but originality. I want us to be ourselves. I want us to be original, truthful, intellectual. I want y'all to actually gain knowledge from what we're saying, whether we're talking about life, college, whatever. I want y'all to gain knowledge. If y'all ever have questions about anything that we say or feel some type of way about what I say or what you say, drop down in the comments. We read it all the time. All right, y'all. So that'll wrap up all the questions for this Q&A. I hope that y'all found what I said interesting. I'll catch y'all back in another video. Peace.